Bonjour and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Thank you for joining me for your 2023 Tarot Birth card reading. This is going to be a reading for the people born under the Chariot card and the Tower card. So I have posted a video on how to calculate your annual card. So if you've not seen it yet, I suggest you have a look at it and you work it out, because this is going to give you the overall energy for the year. Because today I'm going to be doing a spread which is going to be the 4 quarters of the year, and I'm going to look at each quarter individually, and obviously having the extra information from the annual card will be useful for you, so there will be a link somewhere here for you. So I hope you're doing well and that December has treated you well so far. I'm going to start with pulling out 4 energies from the Oracle deck, 1 per quarter, and then I will clarify with the Tarot. So if you would like to connect to my deck and its energies, now is the time to take a couple of deep breaths. So what do my parents who are born under the Chariot and the Tower cards need to hear for their highest good for 2023, please? So for your first quarter, which is January, February, March, we have the energy of protection. This is card 38. Second quarter, April, May, June, distraction, card 15. Third quarter, July, August, September, self-interest, 45. And the fourth quarter, October, November, December, 39, release. Okay, let me grab the tarot so I can clarify these. So can you clarify those 4 energies for us, please? So with the energy of protection, we have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Hermit, major arcana here. For distraction, we have another major arcana, Justice, Temperance, again, major arcana, and wow, the Devil. Okay, so 3 major arcana. You're going to be dealing with big energies in your second quarter, towards the end of the first to the second quarter. With self-interest, we have the Page of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. And finally, with release, we have the Death card, another big energy, the 7 of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. You have 2 kings as well here. Yep, so a lot of empowering energy going on. So, protection. So in the first quarter, in the beginning of the year, you're going to feel the need to either protect yourself or protect something, a situation, a relationship, a job, a career, whatever it is. As you can see, the precious egg here is being protected by the crows. The other thing is it could well be that you are protected. You're going to feel protected by your spirit team. And if you've not had a reading with me before, by that I mean Source, God, the universe, your angels, your ancestors, any deity you pray to, pretty much. So either this is a feeling of strong protection, or this is you feeling protective of something, someone. And with this we have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Hermit. And there is a brand new beginning, a brand new door that opens to you. And this is beautiful because it's the Ace of Wands, and Wands represents your spirit. In other words, you know, your passion, what you truly desire, what really ignites your soul. So the Ace of Wands could be an incredible opportunity to do something that's extraordinary. And I mean it in the proper term, sense of the term, you know, like not ordinary. So it could be going on a trip of a lifetime. It could be the opportunity of a lifetime in a career or a business opportunity that obviously has incredible potential. It could also be a very passionate relationship that comes in your way. You understand what I mean by that. I don't need to give you more details. But either way you look at it, there's a door that opens and you're going to peek through it, and this is very, very exciting. And then we have this Page of Swords here. Now this could be the page that brings you this new opportunity, because pages are bearer of news and messages. They also indicate new direction. Swords is the mental realm, so the Page of Swords is to do with thoughts, ideas, and also communication. So you may be receiving some news to do with this brand new beginning. There may be somebody bringing it to you. Otherwise, it may trigger a new way of looking at things for you. The Page of Swords is somebody who studies, researches, and so you may be, because of this brand new opportunity, you may be into research mode and starting to think differently, which then leads you to the Hermit mode, because the Hermit is the card of going within. It is the card of isolating yourself, and by that I don't mean barricading yourself in your bedroom. I just mean, shutting off maybe social media, not always asking people for their opinions, or just basically spending time with yourself so that you can go inwards and find out what it is that you really want or really need. If you have some shadow work to do, this is when this happens. It's really taking the time to be on your own with your thoughts and working out what works for you and what you want, because at the end of the day, and I always say this, you are the best person to have the answer to that, okay? No one else knows better than you what's going to make you happy. And so you may be feeling very protective of this brand new opportunity that's coming your way, or this is your spirit team telling you, we are protecting you, and this is why we are bringing you this new door that's opening for you. So really depends on your thread and what you are, where you are in your life right now. You then move on to the second quarter, which is April, May, June, and you have the energy of distraction. So either somebody is distracting you, so something is happening and you're not seeing it, that could be the energy for those 3 months, or it may well be that you need to distract yourself because maybe the energy is too heavy, you are too focused on something. So there's two ways of reading this energy card. With that, we have Justice, Temperance, and the Devil. Notice that we have progression in the major arcana. It goes from 11 to 14 to 15, which is, always good in the tarot. But it is big energies. And by that I mean, when we get a major arcana, we are dealing with things that are going to have a longer term effect on our life paths. So Justice is the ultimate karma card, and we also have Judgment. But Justice, when she appears in your reading, she is bringing back harmony in your life. You may be closing some karmic debts, you may have paid karma, or simply harmony is coming back because it's been hard for you and now is your time to enjoy. So there is this idea with Justice, the fairness is coming back, the idea of what's right. And then you've got Temperance. Now, Temperance is the ultimate card of moderation. So this is talking about not succumbing to any kind of excesses, being patient, finding that middle ground, to get it right for yourself and for others. And then we have the Devil. Now, the Devil is either an inner devil or an outer devil. By that I mean, the devil represents temptations and things that are false truths. And so if it's outside, it can be someone who's incredibly manipulative, controlling, overbearing. It could, and obviously, it can range up to an overbearing parent all the way to a narcissist, to be quite blunt about this. So if there's someone who is like that in your environment, the card of distraction is warning you about this person that you may not see. And the advice is to be very moderate and temperate, not fall into any excesses because of the influence of this person, because Justice is coming. Justice is protecting you, and you know, they're gonna get what's coming to them if they are bad people who are being manipulative and who are, you know, making you feel bad, who are toxic, you know, apply to your situation. It could also be an inner demon, like, you know, when you don't have faith in yourself, if you don't trust yourself, if you belittle yourself on a regular basis in your head. This is something that you need to be aware of, because it's stopping your progress. It's very important that you do not allow this kind of energy to distract you from your true potential and what you could really achieve. So again, in this, the Temperance card is telling you, do not fall into the excesses of that devil energy that really gets you into the gutter because you lose all hope, because you don't think you are worthy enough. That's for some of you as well. So obviously take what resonates. It completely depends on where you are in your life. But with justice being here, it's all about, you know, what's right will prevail, most definitely. And yeah, if someone is toxic, yeah, they're not going to stay there. It's going to be dealt with. And if you're not aware of it, you will be aware of it in that quarter. That's why I love tarot readings, so that is so empowering, because if they're pulling the veil over your eyes and you're not aware of it, you go back to this reading and you'll be like, oh, hang on a minute, that person may not be who they claim to be. And with the Temperance energy, this is an advice on how to react. Do not fall into any excessive behavior in order to deal with this person, because it will not work, because there will be people of excesses anyway. So this is an energy they understand. So to counteract someone like that, someone who's toxic, you need to be right in the middle ground. Not emotional, not cold, not hot, just in the middle, because that's an energy they do not understand. And so it's very destabilizing for them. And that's how you get out of these situations with people like that. So in the third quarter, July, August, September, you have the card of self-interest, which I love to see, because this is you empowered because of what's happened here. So self-interest, and we are conditioned in this society to feel bad about looking out for ourselves, and I disagree wholeheartedly. You need to look after number one because no one else will. Now, I'm not telling you to be a mean person and not help others. What I'm saying is, if you want to be loved, you need to love yourself first, and that starts with self-care for yourself. So this is going to be a quarter that's going to be very much about you and what makes you happy and so on and so forth. And it's very, very good. And with this energy of self-interest, we have the Page of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. So the pages represents news, messages coming your way, but also new directions, like mini new beginnings, like an opportunity that comes out of nowhere. And with the coin energy, this is earth energy. So this is to do with your 3D world. So either home life, work life, business, projects, financial assets, all of that kind of things. Because it's the Page of Pentacles, it may well be that you are offered a place on the course to develop your skills, because the pages also represent the desire to learn. So learn a new skill, develop a new skill. It may also be some kind of, you know, if you go on this course and you pass this this course, then we will give you the title of supervisor, for instance, at work. That kind of thing, you know, developing your skill to get more rewards, basically. So there may be this coming. Or it may just be coming from you thinking, do you know what, I've always been interested in this and I'd like to do this because I want to increase my wage, my money every month, for instance. So that you're going to be looking inwards and looking at ways of developing your skills. If it's a new door that's open, it's going to be brought about by the King of Swords. Now, Kings represents knowledge and expertise in their suit. Swords is the mental realm, so it's to do with ideas, thoughts, truths and communication. This is the energy of the card, okay, no genders attached. So the King of Swords talks about being able to make decisions that are very fair and not being overruled by your emotions. So this is someone who looks at facts and sees things for what they are and then reacts in a just manner. So this is a very boss-like energy. So you may be given an opportunity by your boss if you work for someone, because they see who you truly are. They see your potential and they're giving you this opportunity. You know, they may even entrust you with a brand new project that's very important, for instance. It's a big sign of trust. Because the King of Swords is also somebody who's very intelligent, and they see what's good for their business, you know. So if it's a boss, this would be that kind of thing. It could also be a teacher. So if you're not employed, if you're, you know, at uni and so on, you may be offered a place on the course by this King of Swords. Someone who's fair and who can be trusted is what I've got to say to you. You will recognize that person when they come. And we also have the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knights represents taking action and things moving forwards. Pair that with the Wands energy, which is fire. It's a beautiful energy of things moving forward very fast. And I see this Knight of Wands as being you, taking active steps, you know, going 200% because of this new direction. It really meshes well with your tarot birth cards. You know, the Chariot is somebody who's a strategist, who's very focused, has a lot of willpower and is focused on the destination, pushes through limits. The Tower energy is also an energy of liberation and freedom and really going for things, you know, destruction of the old and going towards the new. So I can see how this kind of energy will really mesh nicely with you in this quarter, when this new direction or, you know, news come your way. Maybe it could be even a little bit of money given by this King of Swords that help you do something, and then you just grab it with both hands and you just go for it. We then move on to the final quarter, which is October, November, December, and the card of release. So I love the energy of release, particularly at the end of the year, because this is a time where we reflect, generally speaking. You know, we're wrapping up the year, we look back on what we've achieved, and we let go of what no longer serves us. It's a freeing energy, a really beautiful energy for that. And if you have loved, if you have lost some loved ones, if you've lost something, you know, whether it's a job or whatever, this is you letting go of it and being at peace with it, which I love to see. And with this, we have the Death card, the Seven of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So Death, another big major arcana. I've got to say, I think that you're the reading that has the most major arcana out of them all, in all honesty. That's nearly half of your read is major arcanas. Death is the end of something, the permanent end of something, no coming back. And so that something brand new can be reborn out of the ashes, and something that's going to be so much better for you. It's a very deep transformation, out with the old, in with the new, also called the Phoenix Rising card for that reason. So you can tell that this release, this letting go, this acceptance, whatever you want to call it, is going to create a pure freedom for you. If you look at the symbolism on the cards, you have all of these crows ascending. It's liberating. So you've got that. And with that, you've got the Seven of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Wands represents standing your ground. It's really a card that tells you to not give up. It's a card that says that you are going to be protecting yourself, somebody, a relationship, or a decision that you've made at all costs. And you have the higher ground, so you are in a strong position. So this transformation that's occurring, you're going to be very defensive of it. You're not going to take any crap from anybody. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. You're just going to stand your ground. And then you've got this King of Pentacles here. So the King of Pentacles is somebody, again, this is the Master of the Suit, but Pentacles is to do with 3D things. So we're talking about prosperity and abundance. Someone who is very shrewd, you know, very adept at growing the coin. In other words, he knows what to do to bring about money, stability in their world, you know. They have plenty. It's an energy again, it is not a gender attached. So it may well be that you are defending yourself against this energy, because this could be an overbearing energy, it could be a parental energy, or it could be someone who you're in a romantic relationship with, and you may be defending your transformation because they don't agree with it, because they may not agree about the decision that you made. Otherwise, the other way I can read this is that you become this King of Pentacles, you become prosperous and abundant because you have gone through the transformation and you now understand what you need to do, because you went from the Page of Pentacles where you have a new direction and you go for it as the Knight of Wands, which is still not experienced enough, and then you go through that deep transformation and you become, it's like graduation, the King of Pentacles, established, safe, secure, with savings, with a stable career if that's what you're looking for, or a stable home, whatever the case may be. So it's a beautiful end of the year that sees you really soaring, basically. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you did, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for all the support you gave me this year. And if you're new, thank you for being here. Your time is your most precious commodity. I am very humbled you chose to spend it with me. I wish you a truly wonderful 2023 and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.